Hello guys, in this video we will create a configuration form for Drupal 10. As a requirement we should already have an installed Drupal website. Let's first understand what is the configuration form. Configuration forms are used to create forms for configuration pages on the website. These forms are a fundamental part of managing and customizing a Drupal website. They provide a user-friendly way for site administrators to configure various aspects of their site, from model settings to site-wide configuration. To create a config form, we should use existing custom module or we can create the one now. Open your project with Visual Studio Code and inside custom directory, create another folder and call it example form. We will use example form module to create our custom form. Inside example form, create the info YAML file, which is in this case will be example form.info.yaml. Let's fill this file. Our info YAML file is ready and now we can enable this module from administration UI. Open the website and open from admin menu extend. Now using search we can filter and find our module. Okay, here is mine, example configuration form. Click to the checkbox and install. The module is successfully enabled. Now we can create a form class. Now let's create a form class. Open Visual Studio Code and inside example form folder, create another directory and call it source. Under source, create another directory and call it form. In the form we can place our config form class file. Create a file. I will call it example config form.php. We just created a simple configuration form. Let's see what methods we have here. First method is a get editable config names. This method takes care of the namespace used for saving data in the database. Next, we have a get form ID, which is defining the actual ID for this form. We also have here build form, where we will add our fields for this form, and submit form. We will use this method to store the data in the database. Now let's add some fields to our configuration form. In the build form, let's create an email field as a contact email address. Also, let's take care of the submission and store the data in the database. And here we have a simple submission where we are getting our configuration. We are storing for a contact email that the data that user is submitted in the form, and we are saving the configuration. Now our configuration form is ready and we can start to create a routing for this form. In the example form folder, create a new file and call it exampleform.routing.yaml. And here let's add a routing. Let's see what we have here. We just created the routing for our form. We have here path. Using this path, we can access to the form. And also we have here form, where we are setting the namespace of our form. Title will be used as a page title, and also we have here permission restriction. It means that to this route can access only that users who have administer site configuration permission. Now let's add a routing to the info YAML file. And our configuration form is fully ready. We can test it. Open Google Chrome, and first of all let's clear the cache. Open configuration tab and click to the performance. Clear all caches. Open extend tab and let's try to find the module that we created. It's example form. Example configuration form. If we click to the description, we will see that there appears a new button. We can see this is our configuration form. This is the title that we set in the routing YAML file, and this is our field. We can write some email and click to the save configuration, and it's stored in the database. And we also have possibility to export it as a YAML file. Today we created a configuration form that allows us to manage site contact email information. If you like this video, please like and subscribe to this channel.